drop. He's going to go to second for one, to first, double play.
Launches one way out of here. Russell gets on the top. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's at the middle. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead 5-4.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Down into center field until they win this ball game. And he's got it again. Get out of here.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star. We get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Billy Burns heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the designated hitter, Billy Burns.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Outside, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Manuel Andino gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired, 1 away. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. You know, some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this, only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
Stephen Vogt will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Two and 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Mark Canha will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him.
Simple throw over there.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
Hahn into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, center fielder, Delino.
Delino DeShields will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Weak chopper up the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And he'll be the first to tell you, this may be a ball he should have had. You can see he gets the glove down in time, but it was definitely a tough play. You can't give a guy an error on a ball like that.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he's really been great at driving in runs all year long, so I expect he'll have no problem keeping it up as the regular season comes to a close.
Flip fry, let's go right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Coughlin on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Find the ball.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on the performance of Elvis Andrus. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on base because he loves to run. In fact, he's in the top 5 in steals in the AL. So we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Hey, stay hot now.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, stay hot now.
Throw over to the bag,
Safe.
and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw,
He's
and
safe.
a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up. He's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
Now a throw over.
No, he's
Just
in there.
keeping him
Safe.
close. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Prince Fielder
Hey, any
will
way you
stand
can,
in.
any way
He
you
comes
can.
off
Here
an
we
0
go.
for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hey, you got it.
Bases
Go
are
back.
loaded
Let's
with
go.
only 1 out. That's wide, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you got to be real careful here not to just lay a fastball in there, or it could be 4-0 before you know it.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here he comes on 2-0. On the ground to third.
Right, get here, get here.
Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Chris Coghlan will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games.
Coghlan.
Hey, we got no out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7th, right fielder,
Josh Reddick will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Hey, get ahead right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Jed Lowry steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Two outs here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Trevor Plouffe is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hahn has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the visiting Oakland A's. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hot shot to third.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And we know he's been in this league for a while now, and it's the wily veteran still having a great year.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2-0 now.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he pops it up back behind second base. Andino backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Rougned Odor steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch, bringing that run home.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Liner toward right center, and that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Elvis Andrus will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
Well, it was 4 straight balls, too. He didn't see anything to hit. We'll see what he gets here.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Adrian Vega steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Andrus is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So it goes without saying, these guys look forward to every start he makes. More often than not, he's going to put them in a position to get a W. He's doing that again so far in this one.
Billy Burns is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Manuel Andino.
Manuel
Hey, two away
Andino
now, two
digs
away.
in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Odor with the bare hand. In time.
Oh, great play.
A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Delino DeShields digs into the box
Leading
in the
off for the
bottom of
Rangers.
inning number 3.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Hans ready. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a
No
called
ball.
strike
One
regardless.
strike.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And this is what this guy needs to do more of. When he hits fly balls, he's not so effective. But when he hits line drives and choppers and balls on the ground, it's very difficult to throw him out. And he reaches here on an infield single.
Adrian Beltre is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Before the first pitch, a check
He's
at
safe.
first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He ride.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that
Hey,
time.
see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a
Ball.
fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll
Plane
say he
12.
broke the
One
plane,
ball,
as
two
yes, he
strikes.
did. It's ruled a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game
on,
going
baby.
between the
See it.
pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He's going.
Runner goes down the first baseline.
No, that's
But
foul.
this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2.
Here we go, kid.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
This is hit pretty well out to left
get
field.
out of here. Get
Davis
out of here.
going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As the first
Ball.
pitch misses
Oh,
to him, it's ball
1-0.
one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 25 doubles for him this season.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Up top,
Well,
it's
Hey,
2-0.
good luck. Good luck,
Hey,
huh?
it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go
Stay hot
right
there.
after him.
Got himself
Two
a 2-0
balls,
fastball
one
there,
strike.
but he couldn't connect. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Run it out. Run it out.
Throw by Lowry,
out.
and there's the first out.
First baseman, number 84, Brent
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
2-0.
Runner on third, one away. Maybe the thinking here is, if we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
Get your pitch and let it
A man at third with one away. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-1, here it is. Up the middle and off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Well, all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out of play.
Come on, baby.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
On the ground to the left side.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out. Come on.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Chris Davis here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Oakland, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Bounce to first. Fielder has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there are two away now.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman
Mark Canha will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Shin-Soo Choo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Han gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Hey, one time, right now.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Here we go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Rougned Odor stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Chris Coghlan heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Hey, no outs now, none.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him, as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff.
Here we go.
He's been
Pick it up,
dominant.
let's go.
Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Josh Reddick is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Delino DeShields waits on deck.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Hit down the line at first. Hanna scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Fielder, number 5. Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
In now, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
There, huh?
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Belted high and deep into right center. Coghlan going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Mitch Moreland will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
All right, one time right here. Attaboy.
In there, strike 1.
Ain't no one better. Let's go, kid.
Well, you see there on the graphic, he's able to increase his doubles total up to 26 now. Hahn sets. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? It can come to you.
Has to be thinking strikeout here.
Hey, have a good rip up there.
This is line to left, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Adrian Vega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre is up with it on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Billy Burns will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Fence. Mine.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Manuel Andino will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some of this one.
One down here, fellas.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fielder is there for it.
Got it.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Davis.
Chris Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
All right, here we go now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Mark Zepchinski will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 35, Mark Zepchinski.
Prince Fielder will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Up first baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 ball,
Yeah,
2 strikes.
with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a swing and a miss by the young Prince, and Fielder's gone for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders.
see you driving.
He's got his work cut out for him now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Plouffe is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Rips this one to first. And that is through into right field for a single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Get your pitch.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stephen Vogt will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody
Ready
on.
with the 0-1 pitch. Ball
No.
1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, and there you see, it's been a great year for him as he leads the American League in that category at this point in the season. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Splitter taken here. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
To short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
You're out.
Center fielder, number 11, Chris Coghlan.
Come on,
Chris
guys.
Coghlan will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Grounded to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. Rougned Odor steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on
First
now.
pitch of the at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball.
First
no.
pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
One ball. No strike.
Hey, see it drive it right back to the pitcher, huh, Nick?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
1-2. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's
Playing
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
All right, one time.
Into
right
the
here,
box, Delino DeShields. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
kid. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A pause and the 0-2.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Let's go,
One
kid.
out and a
One time
runner
right
on
here.
second base.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Into center field.
Attaboy,
That's going to
stay
get
back,
down
stay
for a
free.
base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Adrian Beltre steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
That's a strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
All right, one time, one time.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there, and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Here's Prince Fielder. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And a sinker dips too low there.
1-1.
Into the dirt, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, have a riff like you can. Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Drilled to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the A's nothing. Josh Reddick will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Just their second hit of the ball game so far, and it comes here in the 8th inning. Well, when that happens, you can almost guarantee you'll be looking up at a big deficit, and you know what? They are, no doubt about it.
Adrian Vega steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
First pitch strike, get ahead right here.
From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Odor is there. Andrus back to Fielder, but it's a bit too late as they just get the 1.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Billy Burns will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here we go, fellas, let's go. now. We've got 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there.
Got it.
And that's the 3rd out. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Texas is out in front 4-0. Liam Hendricks is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Liam Hendricks.
Trevor Plouffe ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Ball.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Little chopper back his way. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Again, he sends it out of play.
See it, drive it like you can.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Let's go, right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis on the move. 2 down. Rougned Odor will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Reddick. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Manuel Andino will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Yeah, here we go.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side.
Take it.
I go.
Odor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder,
Chris Davis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts with strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a chopper to the left side. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
now batting, catcher,
Stephen Vogt will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just 1 final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
All right, come on now.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Andrews ranges to his right. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 4-0. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on...
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Number 3 is in the glow, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least 1 run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Jesse Hahn, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you can see there, he's been very dependable all year long. He's making his 30th start here in this one.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Billy Burns.
Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
After it is Hamilton. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Standing in now, Manuel Andino, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Got him. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, I think you just got to go up there and put the ball in play. This is one of the worst fielding teams you're playing against today. Put the ball in play. Good things will probably happen. Either a base hit or maybe an error.
Chris Davis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Yeah! And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
You go.
Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Stephen Vogt will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Stephen Vogt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he got him. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
One of the fastest guys on the field is Delino DeShields. I played with his old man back in L.A. He's a terror on the base paths, and that speed translates well on defense. Originally, he was drafted as a second baseman, but he's shown that he can virtually play any position on the field.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Fielder ranging into shallow right. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, center fielder,
Chris Coghlan gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
0-1's the count.
And this is fouled at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Josh Reddick will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Jed Lowry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Very weakly on the ground. Andrus.
He's out.
But no real shot
He's
at
safe.
2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Hey, roll it up here.
Adrian Vega will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
Hey, we got one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
At the take, his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, eat it. Put it right there.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Into the box, Manuel Dandino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Josh Hamilton will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Here we go.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hahn into the windup. Here he comes, 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
All right, great
He'll
take,
start
great
him with a
take.
breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. But when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total, now 19 on the year.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here's the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. A.J. Pierzynski heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff has something going.
In the inning, it's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Coghlan is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Delino DeShields will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Hahn sets. 2-1 on its way. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here we go.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Davis going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's nothing. Chris Coghlan will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Go out there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball, because that pitch, it's right there.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Josh Reddick is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu moves over.
Ball, that's mine,
And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff.
Here we go, guys.
He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 down here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Josh Hamilton steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman, number
Prince
84.
Fielder will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Whoa, that's down.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, have a good rip up there, Hawk.
Hahn has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mitch Moreland steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In
Ball
tight
1,
here
no
with the
strike.
first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Lays
Ball
off a
inside.
fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Hey, see it. Drive
Swing
it.
and a
Let's go,
liner.
big dog.
But foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Let it rip right here.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's nothing. Adrian Vega will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Into the seats, 0-1. It's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Odor is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Billy
Striding
Burns.
into the box, Billy Burns. He singled his last time up.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Manuel Andino will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there.
Ball.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. John Axford is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Sean Axford.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, A.J.
One gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Rougned Odor will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
In there, strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
2-1, here it is.
I'll pick one out.
Towards second.
Laser.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
This is really a good pitch here. I mean, you can see on the graphic, this thing's not even in the strike zone. He's got his man beat there, but he just reaches out and dunks it into right field. Not much you can do about that one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, one time right here. Yeah, one time right now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Texas, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Chris Davis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hey, nobody away.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's set down, 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, and there you see. It's been a great year for him as he leads the American League in that category at this point in the season. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Stephen Vogt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
And it's grounded foul. And he pops it up back behind second base. Odor ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Mark Canha will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Hey, get ahead right here. It's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Odor has it, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Delino DeShields will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick, and reined in 1 away. Adrian Beltre will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
1 out, nobody on.
Let's go now. One time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Coghlan. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Josh Hamilton stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
And get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And the catch made there by Coghlan to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 2-0. Chris Coghlan digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
To third, fielded by Beltre. And on one pitch, he's retired. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
One away, one away.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a high pop-up. Andrews settles under it near second. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Jed Lowry will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again. A's are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Madson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Prince Fielder, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Mitch Moreland digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Shin-Soo Choo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Drive those guys in. Here we go.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Up
Two
top,
balls,
it's
no
2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Right guy, right place. Need you
The
here.
2-0 on the way. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
3-0 pitch on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93,
pitch, no one
94.
better.
And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against the power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Come on, big. Get your
Count
pitch.
is
Let's go.
full. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, catcher.
A.J. Pierzynski
A.J.
digs in now after
Pierzynski.
lining out in his last
Watch out,
try.
drive him in for us.
Yeah,
Let's
he
go,
put a
baby.
good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, no one better here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey,
Here it comes,
come on,
0-2.
touch up.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing more in the Texas half of the ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They trail 2-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Vega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Come on, guys.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Got no one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
All right, come on now.
In now, Billy Burns. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
One out now.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Got it, got it, got it.
Fielder is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The shortstop.
Manuel Andino will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the
Two out.
shutout.
Let's get out of here.
tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed.
No ball,
So now
2
the
strikes.
A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded effort by Beltre. Oh, and no chance for Fielder to get up that high. It's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man alive, what a disaster defensively. And he's going to wind up at third after this one, as they're going to score this one a 3-base error. Ouch.
Chris Davis will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
2 down now.
He's set. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Chu. Still going back. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Sean Tollison is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Stephen Vogt will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 2-1. So long from Oaktown.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers.